Hello mga ka-mushroom, sa araw na ito ay magluluto tayo ng isa sa mga pinaka-paborito kong recipes ng mushroom at ipapakita ko sa inyo paano ito lulutuin. So these are the newly harvested oyster mushroom. We have the pearl oyster mushroom and the gray oyster mushroom. So what are the benefits that we can get from eating oyster mushrooms? So oyster mushrooms are rich in minerals like magnesium, iron, sodium, and zinc. And oyster mushroom is also a good source for vitamin D. So rich vitamin D source. Oyster mushrooms are low in calories. They are also low in fat. And oyster mushroom has high fibers and high protein. And during this pandemic, it's a nice thing if we could put in our diet oyster mushroom because it boosts our immune system. Another benefits that we can get from eating oyster mushroom, it prevents cancer, good for diabetes, reduces blood pressure, and also if you are conscious with your weight and you have problem with weight management, then consume oyster mushroom because it increases metabolism. So this is another species of oyster mushroom. It's a pink oyster mushroom, but the color has faded. And another species of oyster mushroom we have here, horseradish leaves. We are going to use this one to mix with our oyster mushroom. We call this as dinengdeng in Ilocano, wherein it has a soup and a veggie. So all we need to do is to shred our oyster mushrooms, and we have to remove unwanted parts of the mushroom, especially those areas with rotten parts and the roots that is the one that is attached to the substrate. Okay, so shred it into smaller pieces like this. And there are people who are experiencing joint pain when they eat mushroom. Remember that as mushroom or any kind of mushrooms are high in protein, and protein are made up of amino acids, and there are amino acids wherein if the amount is high, then it causes us uric acid. That's why we have to enjoy eating mushroom in moderation. But oyster mushroom is really a healthy food. And in the market, if you are going to buy 1 kilo of oyster mushroom, it may cost around 250 to 300 pesos. And this is the horseradish leaves. We have to wash it to remove other parts that we don't need. Same thing as with the oyster mushroom, we have to wash it. So we have to boil 2 cups of water, and then add 2 tablespoonful of anchovy sauce, that is to give also taste. Let it boil for 3 minutes, and then put in the oyster mushroom. Let it boil for 5 minutes until it becomes tender. The aroma is really good. You have to try this one. Malinamnam. Okay, stir it. Okay, wait for 5 minutes, and then after that we have to mix in the horseradish leaves. Horseradish leaves are easy to cook, so we have to boil it for another 3 minutes. Adding the horseradish leaves also adds taste to the mushroom soup. So this is a very healthy diet. You may want to try it at home. Yum yum yum. Okay, so it's almost cooked. Okay, so this is the finished product, and let's eat mga ka-mushrooms. Okay, so next time I'll be showing you again another recipe using oyster mushroom.